Hello, everybody. Today we are going to study and review the causative case in its passive form. Okay. To begin with, we will make a contrast between the active and the passive one. Okay. So here we have a case of a car not working. Okay. So in the first place, you have a necessity and you get something done. Okay, and then you can't do it by yourself, so you get someone to do something. Okay, so that is the active causative. Okay, there's always something to do, but you are not the one performing the action. It is an agent. Okay, now let's go back to the first case, where you have the necessity to fix the car. Can't do it by yourself, so you get it done. Okay, this is the use of the passive causative. Let's continue. Here we have a little story. A month ago, James painted his house, but it was a disaster. Okay, so James was not a painter. Okay, so he decided to call a professional painter. Last Sunday, James had his house painted. Or you can also say James got his house painted. Okay, so here we have some more examples. I repeat, for the causative passive, we always have or get something done. What's the use of this structure? As it says here, we use it to talk about services that you pay someone else to do for you, or that you ask someone else to do for you. Okay, so here we have an example of what you do. I usually wash my car on Saturdays. Okay, focus on the second example. Now you're paying for a service. So you express this in the following way. I usually have my car washed on Saturdays. Or I usually get my car washed on Saturdays. So focus on the words in red. That's the present because our original sentence um, was expressed also in simple present. Okay. Um, in the middle, in bold, we have my car, which is this object. Okay. And in green, we have the past participle of the verb wash. Okay. Now, who is performing the action? We don't know, or or maybe it becomes obvious. Okay, or probably is not important. All right. Let's go and see the next example. Okay, this is a very common example to explain the causative case in passive voice, and it's a very common mistake as well uh, when we, the Spanish speakers, speak in English. Okay, if you say, I cut my hair yesterday, that is completely correct in terms of grammar. Now, do you have the skill to cut your own hair? Most of the time, we go to the hairdresser. Okay, so the right answer for this one will be something like, I will cut my hair tomorrow, right? Now, if we want to express this in the causative, we say, I had my hair cut yesterday, or I got my hair cut yesterday because I went to the hairdresser. It was too long. I wanted a change. Okay. Now, in order to express this in future, we say, I will have my hair cut, or I will get my hair cut. Okay, so focus on the structure once again. In The first example, we use simple past with I cut my hair yesterday. In the following example with causative, we use I had my hair cut or I got my hair cut. So had and got are simple past of the verbs have and get. Now, in the exercise below, we're using future simple with will. I will cut my hair tomorrow. Okay, so we use the same tense in the causative form. I will have or I will get my hair cut. Let's continue. Here we have more examples with different tenses. In this case, we have present perfect. I have fixed my car many times. Okay, this could be said by a mechanic or someone that knows about car. Now, if I have no idea on how to fix my car, I will have to pay someone else to do the job for me. Okay, and I will express this like this. I had had my car fixed many times, or I have gotten my car fixed many times. So the structure in red, the first part, is present perfect. Okay, then the object, and then the past participle of the main verb. Okay, then in the following example, it says, I removed my tooth yesterday. Okay, me, myself, I removed my tooth yesterday. Now, if this is a plan that I'm going to do tomorrow, I can use future with will or going to and say, I am going to get or have my tooth removed tomorrow. Okay, if I want to use the past, I will say, I had or I got my tooth removed yesterday. Let's continue with some more examples. Okay, this lady says, my car was broken, but yesterday I had my car repaired. Now the question is, did she repair the car herself? No, she didn't. So who repaired her car? We don't know, but probably some mechanic. So a mechanic repaired my car, says the lady. Now let's focus on grammar for a bit. As I said, we use this structure. We use have or get plus the object. And then the past participle to talk about things other people do for you. You can use have or get something done in a variety of tenses, as I said. Like the example, I have my car repaired. I had my car repaired in simple past. There is a verb missing. I will have my car repaired in future. And I'd have my car repaired if I had enough money. That's the conditional sentence. Okay, let's see some more examples. This is an example using the simple present. I get all my clothes made by a designer. Where's the simple present? In get. Where's the object? All my clothes. And where's the past participle? Made. Let's see another example. Here we have an exercise for you to complete. It says, I fresh flowers to my bedroom every morning, and we need to use have and bring. So the answer is, I have fresh flowers brought to my bedroom every morning. Do I bring the flowers? No. Another example for you. Here we're going to use the verb get and the verb do. So, my homework by my older brother. Okay, so we use the verb get in simple present. In this case, I get my homework, which is the object, and then we're going to use the past participle of the verb do, which is done. So the question is, do I do my own homework? The answer is no. I get it done by my brother. Another example for you. Here we're going to use the verb have and inject. Okay, and it says last year, so we're going to use simple past. What's the simple past for have? Had. We had our dog, and then we need the past participle of inject, which is injected. So the sentence says, we had our dog injected last year. The structure keeps repeating over and over. One more example for you. We have his car tomorrow. Tomorrow is giving us the idea of future. Okay, so let's use will in this case with the verb get and the verb wash. So he will get his car washed tomorrow. I repeat, the first part of the structure, we're going to have the verb get or have in any tense. Okay, then we need an object, in this case, this car. And finally, we need the main verb in the past participle form. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.